I do this every time. I got sick pretty much at the beginning of December and stayed sick until early January, which kind of sucks because I wanted to get a resolutions video out for the beginning of January. That's kind of this. Number one, that. This room has been a process. It's been like a year and a half at this point since we've lived here, and it's just not where I want it to be. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't. This room is, you'll see. I'll show you literally the entire room. That was another thing. That was, why am I pointing? Like, no. That was another thing that I really wanted to do this year, was a room tour video, but it's not done, and I was gonna wait, but honestly, is it ever gonna be done? I don't know. So I'm just gonna show you what it looks like now. Start with this. I want to get rid of it, but like useful, so. Some of the few Funko Pops that I have left, I just decided I don't want to collect them anymore, but I really like the dwarf ones, so I left them there. And then this guy is a Redbubble print that kind of looked like it went with them. This was a failed DIY, this framed grass, but for some reason I really like it, so I just left it on the shelf. A very small mirror there. I don't know what I was thinking with this. And then this, which is from my favorite movie, which is Eternal Sunshine. If you've never seen it, watch it. Next wall, the unintentional Tom Petty shrine. My favorite Tom Petty song, which is The Waiting. And then a doodled Tom Petty that I did forever ago. This is just a piece of fabric. This is a Christmas present from Wood. Love it a lot, cried a lot. Yep. Oof. Shipping stuff in these two. This homeless art projects, bits of projects. That's the bird from the last one. That has nothing in it. And this has another part of a project. And then the fat guy that we got recently from an arcade, who has to sit here because the shelf with the other ones on it is full. So that's that. Oh boy. Things. Paint. More paint. Fabric. More paint. Eyeball bits, more supplies, just like parts, sculpting stuff, creepy dolls that I used to make and don't anymore and should probably get rid of, more fabric, wood bits, puffballs, empty Funko Pop boxes. This wall, I don't hate how it looks, but I feel like that shelf in the middle is just too fat. I don't know. This thing was just a super quick DIY project. Just a floral hoop with some stuff glued to it. I don't know. I really liked painting these, but I don't anymore. I kept these two. This was a random page from a book that I found. This, you're gonna see this a lot. This is just clumps of leaves for, I don't know why. All of my Bob's Burgers figurines. I love this. This one I painted forever ago. It's just an Arcanine with some gold paint behind him. Little girl Pikachu that we got in Japan. More floral bits. These two are finger puppets from the Pokemon Center, 3 Funko Pops. This guy is from Wish. It's kind of an Android, but I don't know where the body came from. These are ceramic rabbits that I painted and turned into jackalopes. This honestly looks pretty ugly. It's just a piece of felt with a bunch of flowers glued to it. I kind of hate how bright the green background is, but you know, it is what it is. And then just some random Pokemon figures. That one's a finger puppet from the Pokemon Center. This, he's like a little, this is just one of the ones that came with one of the little plastic Pokeballs. Honestly, a really nice figure. And then this one, Wood got me forever ago. And then this shelf, fake plants, puka, little tiny bottle brush trees, Morris. And then this, as soon as I saw this get announced, I was like, oh, I have to have that. This was the background inside the box, and I just cut it out and framed it because I thought it would look cool. Henry Rollins quote, more fake flowers. This is Janice. Janice is one of my favorite things that anyone has ever gotten me. Her little jaw actually moves. I love her so much. This is just a DIY project. I'll show the before here. This is this. The top part is all stuffed animals that I have accumulated. Stitch. That guy. This, another one of my favorite thrift store purchases. This is a FedEx frog. He was a whole nickel, little blooper, Kirby. And then these guys. That one is one of the first stuffed animals I ever made. And then, inside here, chalk pastels, epoxy sculpts, giant can of gesso, parts for my sewing machine, pencil sharpener, small iron for perler beads, I assume. Many things. These are all of my watercolor pencils, I think. These are all the pens that we got in Japan. Paintbrushes, sculpting tools, pencils that are not in my regular pencil case, my pin collection, also my frogs, very important. Markers, most of them are Prismacolors. I have a few Copic markers. Random stuff. There's a Lumberjanes comic. Planner that I never use. Sketchbook. Pretty much all of my drawing paper. I love the brown construction paper. Perler beads, just a box of things that are important to me. Such as my mommy. You know, that type of stuff. These are all my Prismacolor pencils, stickers in the top, embroidery patches, string, birthday cards and stuff. I'm one of those weirdos that saves all of those, so those are all in there. Glue, Mod Podge, sealants. This is all of my acrylic paint and also apparently some scissors. Sewing machine, roller beads that I'm literally never gonna use. Ribbon, thread, technology bits. This wood got me for Christmas. I've not used yet. I used to love doing pencil portraits, so maybe I will figure that out again. This is all of my scrapbook paper. All like the patterns and stuff. That one's just all plain drawing paper. Sketch pad. These are all like the plain colored ones that I have. This is my shame box where I keep all my unfinished drawings. More on that later. And the next wall. This you may have seen part of in my videos, but never the whole thing because I'm terrible at figuring out how to frame things. Whee! Mostly Pearl Jam things. These two are little skull spoons from my favorite art teacher. I go to record stores and stuff a lot and I just pick up ones here and there. And then hallucinogenic recipe. This is one of my favorite purchases ever. Very happy with that. Get in the van, 20, and Mike McCready's book, which is hiding back there behind the plant because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. I was gonna put them here, but they don't fit. This is a quote from one of my other favorite movies, which is Empire Records. This is my favorite Funko Pop that I own. It was actually my first one as well. This is one of my other favorite recent purchases. These are some of my favorite books here. And then the Flocked, Daggett, and Norbert Funko Pops. Some of the Funko Nickelodeon minis. I just love these, they're so good. They're on little wooden blocks. This was a random project. This is too crowded. I already know I'm gonna move this around, but these are some of my unfinished projects that I just kind of superimposed over some magazine clippings and then a random piece of scrapbook paper. This is one of my favorite drawings that I've ever done. I've been working on a stuffed animal version and I just never finished it. This is a painting that I got off Mercari. Kind of reminds me of Californication, which is why I bought it. This is a sock gnome. If you're ever wondering where your missing socks went, sock gnomes. And they look like this. This guy, which is just like a little demon of some sort. This, I bought it at Joann's, I think, and it had some stupid stuff glued to the front, so I just flipped it over and painted it gold. This is my desk. The shelves. This guy, and then the other one on the other end are from an Etsy. I will put it here. And then this guy and this guy were supposed to be candle toppers from Bath & Body Works, but I just kind of fell in love with them. There's Greg, just, you know, hanging out. This guy is one of the Thimble Stump Hollow figurines. This is another Redbubble print. A little Totoro from Japan. And then a Kewpie with a leaf for modesty. This is another one of my favorite drawings. Her name is Summer. This shelf, these are, well, they were the Space Boys. So they're all from space. Except for him that I got from the arcade a couple days ago. These are the Good Boys. Mr. Itchy Barkin. Loved on Bluth. And then these are just the randoms. Then on this wall is a Babs Tar print that Wood got me. I really love it. It's just a really odd size, so I've never really found a frame that fit it perfectly, so I just went with these little clampy wooden things. This is a shirt actually that doesn't fit, so I didn't cut it or anything. I just kind of folded it back there and then put it in a frame without any glass or a backing on it. Still wearable. Down here is just some art projects that I have no idea where to put. So there's the Sansa one. These ones are the most recent things that I've done, which is some of the Galar region Pokemon. Dragapult and Toxtricity are probably my favorites. The entire Dreepy line is pretty cool. Also really like Cramorant. I don't know why, I just do. And this one I kind of hate. I don't like it as much as the other two, so that's why he's behind there and not finished. And that's that. Other resolutions that I really want to focus on. I hardly ever finish projects. I don't know why. None of them are finished. Not one. I might do a video of like grabbing some of the things out of the box and trying to finish them. Another big one is this. I used to buy so many art supplies that I just never used. I try not to do that anymore, so I don't have anything new coming in, but I still have some things that I set aside that I did buy and haven't used and want to try to figure out. So that's something. And then the last one is this channel, which means a lot of things. I'm not in that mindset yet where it's like, oh, I need to film a thing. I'll paint things. And then as soon as I'm done, be like, ooh, probably should have filmed that. Yeah. And this is a fairly good start, I hope, to that. That brings us to the end of this video. So thank you guys for watching and for being so ridiculously understanding of me trying to figure out this whole thing. And I will see you soon. Than last time. Take me. Oh, there you are.